Hi everyone, Ratchat25 aka Phil on my channel, and it is the day that I've been dreading for a bit. This episode review of Transformers Prime the first. It's only going to be a quick one. I've got my cup of coffee because it's first thing in the morning, and I've got my little boy today. Yay! Yes, and I still sound like a snork. Yeah. Where shall we begin? It starts off with Starscream moaning to Knockout about Shockwave and his success with Project Predacon and his letdowns with the Autobots before in the previous episodes. Plus he's also upset because he's lost the Apex armor to the Autobots. Well, a human. So and guess who we see again is Breakdown, or Silas Breakdown, and he's been messing with him with synthetic energy on what he found in season 1. See what the side effect says, and it's turning him crazy and it's hurting him like mad. Then Starscream puts the idea of dark energon and synthetic energon together, and it creates him into a vampire. They're just having a big chase scene around the thingy, and the vampire look was actually quite nice. Reminds me of Blade 2's vampire look, what they had, where the bottom jaw splits apart and the fangs come out and you get like a tongue. Yeah. So he goes around. Knockout says shoot the head. It doesn't work because it affects the spark card and it creates like the tongue of the virus as a main source, so it didn't need the head. So he ends up shooting straight for the Spartan. You have to report to Megatron what's happened. He's not really happy, is he? He's not going to be really happy. So he orders Starscream and Knockout to deal with the problem while he goes and quarantines the Predacon so the virus doesn't affect it. So Breakdown is just, well, Silas Breakdown is just going around killing off every single type. So he released the strongest version of his armies, and that was the Insecticons. But while Breakdown is wandering around the shit, he sources out the stasis pod with Arachnid in, releases tries to go after and it tries to bite and infect Arachnid, and you don't see it infecting Arachnid at all. But it does. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't infect Arachnid. But Arachnid, it turns out that she's able to gain control over the Insecticons, and she goes straight for Sound to kill Megatron and Soundwave, and set up. She said, "Soundwave, you're the first voice that will hear scream aboard this warship." Sorry, I'm still sounding like a snork. I'm still got hay fever. And I'm wearing my green t-shirt. What about that art assembly? The record, last end of the records from Lady Wreck. By the way, go and check out the podcast with Kal-El Prime's Rambles. I've been listening to it, and Dave, you great guy, and it's always an honour to see you and everyone else. And he transports, but beside that, she says, "Soundwave, you be the voice to hear." So Space Bridges are out of the shit with all the Insecticons. So Megatron has lost half his army, more than half his army, and then she finds out she was transported to the moon of Cybertron. She just lays out a blood-curdling scream. So Starscream and Knockout gets the usually balking, and prizing Soundwave for what a good job he does, and tells Knockout that he's got to report to Shockwave now, from now on, all experiments. And Silas ends up dying, and by the hands of Arachnid, and the thing is now, that's basically it. And Megatron takes Starscream away. I give you there's only one way I can show you what to do, a way that you would understand. So basically, Starscream is either going to get his ass handed to him, basically. Okay, that's it, basically. Would I suggest this episode? Not at all. Not at all. It was just a filler, and it did a good job tying up some loose ends. Yes, it did. With Breakdown, Silas, because I love Silas. He was a great character. At the end of the episode, yeah, on Cybertron, she says, "Come to me, my loyal subject," and she has the virus herself when she never even got bit herself. Is it just a character that she does? Just ability that she has, that she can do it herself, and but I don't know. I don't care. Arachnid was a good character when she lasted, only when because she was the main quantity, Yeah, road to AA. 7 weeks to go. 7 weeks to go. Yes, 7 weeks to go till AA. I'm going to finish up my reviews. Yes, I will finish up my reviews on Transformers Prime. It will be left up for anyone who will want to see them. I will never do a project like this again. That's one thing. It's 2 times a cut. It takes a lot of time to do these, prepare, and you got to. It's like episodes like this that weren't really good, and plus if you miss one due to, like, say, social life and work, you're just buggered, aren't you? You're just going to be buggered. So this is Rat Trek 25 signing out, and this week's episode, Evolution, looks absolutely fantastic, I do have to say. I'm hoping what they'll do is something like the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters episode 1, 2 and 3. Dark Mount, Predatory, and I don't know, the other one, Prey. So yeah, check out Till All Are One. Peace.